Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Greg Tech New Horizons. So we're back, and yeah, everything is about, I think our base is about the same. Oh, you know what? No, we added a second floor. Nothing's in here yet, but I got a second floor. I could take that down later, but yeah, I got a second floor here. I got another room over here and another room here. This one was here mostly for the fact that, you know, I was going to come from here into there, and I was going to wire my Steam into that room for the LV setup, so that was the idea anyways. But I did go ahead and make some circuits as well off camera. I thought, hey, we want to get these done and get a couple machines up and running today. So the first one I think I would like to, well, there's two things I kind of want, but I want this one here. The basic wire mill I think is a big one here. So we're going to have to make a crap ton of the L machine casings pretty much here. Let's go and get a couple of them here. We'll get 4 of them done, I guess. And let's go ahead and get this part done. Do we have what we need? We do, actually. Cool. So, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. And there you have it. And then let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll work on those. So, I already bookmarked these, so that's all right. I cleaned up these up a bit, too, lately, so. So, we got the basic wire mill. And then the basic bending machine, which is awesome. And then, that was rude. There you go. And the polarizer, might as well do the polarizer too, then that way I don't have to waste so much redstone. I have to put 4 redstone per magnetized one I do. So you need tin for this one. Oh, it's because it's in there. There you go. So you need tin. You need that kind of tin. You put them together. That's easy. So you can go like that. And, oops. Just trying to get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And polarize. There you go. That's pretty simple. That way we have some basic machines done, and yeah, we can work on that. This stuff needs to be a compressor later. I'll just dump it. These are empty, I think. Yeah. So there you go. Let's go ahead and see what we got for reward here. So, yeah. So the first one we did was the wire cutter here, which I think is pretty important. You get your LV, blah blah blah. Sounds good. Saving redstone, another LV bag. And then we have the bending machine here, another LV bag. So I'm not sure if we'll get anything fun out of these, but let's see here. Wow. Okay. Desolation. What is this? Cool axe head, broad axe. Oh, interesting. It's a pretty badass weapon. So it's a weapon, huh? What's the attack on this? I can't even find the attack, to be fair. I'm blind, obviously. Oh, 6 hearts. 12 attack on the bottom there. Oh, neat. I could say, yeah, let's do that. So if you want to link an item, you can go like this and just control right-click. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So let's put it in here. Actually, this is a nice chest for that kind of stuff. I have a potions chest down here too. So we can do potion fire resist, strength, and strength. That's cool. Did I get, were those mine or did I just get those? I might have just got them. I'm not really sure, to be fair, but that's cool. We already have redstone. Okay, so that was, you know, that was it really. Let's dump you guys in there, and that was exciting. I like that. Okay. So that gets us some basic machines. Now what we're going to have to do is, well, you don't have to. No one's going to force you. I promise. There's no forcing in this pack. You could just sit there and cry in your room. Is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pipe our steam fluid pipes here. Now these are the expensive ones-ish. And I don't mind that, but obviously we're going to want to replace it with equivalent, you know. I love these boots. Piston boots, if you didn't watch that episode when we made those. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna pipe this in over here, and this is gonna come out, and yeah, this will power up our machines basically. So let's go ahead and make some of those piping. Now I have some actual plates being made here. Ta-da! So that's good. And then I just have to figure out. I think you get 2 per one or something. It's not the best recipe we're using, but this might be 2 sideways. No, that's the right one, actually. Yeah, so 2 of them. So there's 20 of them. That's a lot, but there you go. I should have spam clicked instead of shift click because that stupid, I don't know why I went down here, that stupid lag that happens with those, I hate it. Oh, I don't know why I did this. It was like a little extra detail. There's like shadowing now added. Just 2 different rocks. I kind of screwed up and mined the wrong one or something. I don't know what I did. I was just like, ah, that's cool. I'll use it. There we go. And then, yeah, we can do that one from up here. There you go. Doesn't really matter too much. And then the idea was we could put our Steam thing in here and we'd be good. So, yeah, let's get our Steam, let's get this up and running, shall we? So this will take a certain amount of Steam. It has a 85% efficiency. So it consumes up to 1,600 liters. So I don't know if that means it's going to consume, you know, up to 1,600. Does that mean that's the efficient amount or non-efficient amount? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So obviously I just did that wrong. So let's redo that. There you go. We're going to go like this way, I think. There you go. And there you have it. So basic steam turbine. There's your fluids going in there. So it'll store a bunch in there. It stores up to 24 buckets worth of steam in there. You can even physically do it if you want to do cells and stuff like that. If you wanted to portabilize this or whatever. And then basically we use, I think, LV cable, right? LV. And machines have all their different power usages. So if you look at a basic bending machine, like let's look how to make this. So let's look for the bending machine here. So for a piece of steel, it's 24. It's pretty expensive. That being said, I think it is different for different material types, but I could be wrong. 24, okay. That's pretty expensive. Now, what about a wire? The wire is probably going to be on the cheaper side. Yeah, 4 EU. Okay, that's pretty good. And what was the other one? Magnet? Well, that doesn't matter because I don't need it often, but I'm guessing it's pretty low too. 16. So just using that as a guidance, right? Just a basic guidance, we could easily just set up a setup like this. Now, keep in mind these cables have loss. Literally every block of this it goes, there's a loss. Now, if I put something directly against this side here, there's no loss at that point, from my understanding. But every block that you put a wire out, that's one loss. So even if I put a machine here, it has to go through that cable, that's one loss. If I put a machine here, it goes through this cable, so there's 2 losses, and then 3 losses. And you lose that actual energy. So it's using that capacity. So if you had 2 machines, say on this one, for example, 2 machines that take 16 EU, well, then they would start screwing up, obviously, because they'd be fighting for that power, because that'd be 32. This might produce 32, but it wouldn't be enough. And then later on, we can make thicker wires and do something called ampage, which is pretty cool. And that lets you basically build a better network, kind of. You can build like a few, like build this down. You still lose the same amount of loss, but then you send like multiple packets down the line. So like, let's just say you have a machine that uses, 24 EU and it's down here somewhere, which, when you count the cable loss, it's fine. Well, if you put another machine, obviously it wouldn't work. But if you have another one of these hooked up to this wire, for example, and you have another machine down the line that wants 24 EU, then boom, you're lucky. Like, it'll work. And that's how the ampage works. So voltage, ampage. Voltage blows up everything. Ampage basically allows you to have more amps, and the ampage is always a request. So the best way to see this is any kind of phone. A cell phone is the best way to look at this. If you plug it your USB plug into a wall, or any plug in the wall, that's 120 volts or maybe 240 if you're European. There's of course different parts in the world that might have different ones, but I'll just go with Canadian standard here, 120 volt. So you put a light in, it works fine. You put your phone charger in, it works fine, blah, blah, blah. The device itself is smart enough to change the voltage to whatever it needs, but basically the device is written on it basically saying it takes 120 volts, which is great. And that's sort of like how this works. So instead of 120, these are 32. And the ampage, that's kind of like a device request. So the device can use up to, of course, each thing has a ampage to the max. So I think standard is a standard one switch breaker is probably like 15 amps, I guess. A 2 one's like a 30 amp. But the idea is this is just 1 amp because this is producing one thing of energy. So if you have 2 of these, it's 2 amps, 3 amps, etc. But it won't blow up or wreck the devices even if it only wants 1 amp. Simply because the device gets to say, hey, I would like 2 amps, I want 1 amp, things like that. So it's smart enough to do that. It's just the voltage you have to worry about. Also, if it rains, these blow up. I don't think these will blow up in here because of these. Yeah, these act like glass. That's right, right? You never see physical rain in here. So these act like glass, so that's fine. I was just wondering because these are wonky, so I would suck a lot. But anyways, yeah, we're good. So we're going to do that one. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to do this one just simply because that's how they are. And you can do the shift click right on here, so you don't have to use wire cutters. If you didn't do this, you would have to use wire cutters. And there they are plugged in, and I don't think they have any information here, unfortunately. No, I don't see any information, but you just have to believe me that that should work. And we'll try it with the plates because the biggest part on there is the wires and the plates. The plates let alone is a 1-to-1 ratio. That's a big deal, right? Instead of that 3-to-2 ratio that we're doing, we'll start saving a lot more materials. Let's see if there was the bending machine, right? So bending, and then you have you have the lathe. The lathe is kind of cool too, but is the lathe even worth it at this point? Like, it's to make rods, but I think it's still a 1-2. Oh yeah, and you get a wee bit of dust. I mean, that's small dust, so in a sense you are saving half your materials, but it's like, I'm gonna be a bit whiny and say it feels like it's kind of expensive still. Later on, what you can actually do is use an extruder, and this is at MV, and then you use the ingot, and it gives you 2 rods right out of it. You can do a cutting machine as well, but I think that's not what you want. Yeah, that's just a long rod, so that's just meh. So basically, the way to go, obviously, is the one way. You could also use fluid solidifier, but that's also MV, so and it's more expensive as well. So your best way would end up being the ingots to rod method later on, but later on, obviously. So let's see how we bend a plate. We're gonna need a circuit, basically. So you have one right here. So we'll add that to our bar here. And basically, it's going to take a normal chip and you put a screwdriver. I don't know if there's a quest for it here. Because it should be, honestly, with the bending. Like, you unlock the bending and it should tell you, okay, you've done this here, you need to make this circuit, blah, blah, blah. But I am not seeing any information about circuits or bending or anything like that. So they might have just not bothered with a quest there. What about the actual, I guess we can check out the actual quest. Instead of the 3-to-2, blah, 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 allow you 1-to-1, blah, blah, blah. By the way, you want foils, just run the plate back through there. There's other circuit modes and blah, blah, blah you can discover. Yeah, so they talk about the circuit slightly there, but they're not actually telling you how to do the circuits, how it works, etc. So let's try it out, I guess. So we'll put, unfortunately, you have to use one of these guys. Or it used to be one of these guys, to be fair. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's how it is. It's like that. Okay, there you go. And then I think we put it in here and program it as a number 1. Now here's the question. Was it number 1 we're programming this into, or... Oops. Yeah, R, and then bending. There it is. And number 1. You there and you there. Okay, I had it backwards. There we go. Now, you might even be able to put these back into... Yeah, you could. So if you're really desperate or you had a couple extra, whatever, you can do that. So let's take some steel here. Why not? Or it doesn't really matter what I take. Copper is on the rare side, but I don't need to do copper like that anymore. We have the other machine. I guess I can even show that over time. So we'll take the steel. So yeah, we can take this copper and it should automatically turn it into what we need over here now. So let's... I don't need a bunch right now, but there you go. So that's obviously working. There you go. And you get 2. Isn't that beautiful? So before it was like a 1-to-1 ratio, or a 2, sorry, a 1-to-1, except then you were paying extra in the plates as well. So not only you were paying a bit more in the plates, but it was a lot of, you had to use the wire cutters and a lot of durability loss and material loss and things like that. Now I could just throw this in here and run it and don't even have to worry about it. Now you can use... I don't think these can be done automatic. I could be wrong. It's been so long, to be fair. I think these might actually have an automatic output. Let's do this more. I think you can actually automatically output these. It's just when you want to suck something in, then you put the conveyor on it, and then you can use, I think, the screwdriver and stuff like that to adjust things. So if you put this here, and items auto output, this should... There's only one output, basically, option, but yeah, there you go. So there you have it. So if you want to early game, there's the server save every 30 seconds. If you want to early game, or now, whatever. You can put a hopper on top, have it output like that, you're done. That's awesome. Obviously, with the setup we have here, it's a little squishy, so I wouldn't be able to really do it with that one. Then again, I probably wouldn't need to make that much in the polarizer, but I could do the same thing once again over here. Put another chest here, and way to go. Now, don't do auto output if there's not a chest there. It might actually spit it out, and I just don't want you to accidentally crap out all your stuff, obviously. So now these were pretty expensive. Yeah, it was like 24. Oh, actually, no, you have enough. Actually, yeah, this is not too bad. And these were 4, I think. Oh, yeah, so with the loss, you probably can run both of them at once without any issues. And look how fast. They're pretty fast, too. Much, much, much better than using the hammer, right? And there you go. And these will act up and stall out, but as far as I know, the way they do is they kind of stop, go, so they won't reset their progress, or at least I don't remember, but I don't think they really reset their progress. So it does it really, really decently. So actually, I might as well just screw it. Have fun with that. Now that we have that option, why not, right? So that's exciting. I'm really excited. Yeah, basic LV stuff going. So yeah, there's a lot more things to go through. There's the oil pump and to get oil over time. There's, what is this one? New alloy, cobalt brass. If you want cutting diamonds into plates, blah, blah, blah. So you have to go through this. This is interesting. I'll leave that for another time, but it is pretty cool. The one that you probably want to work on towards is the assembler as well. The assembler will allow us to do things that we can't do in our own crafting. And open a whole bunch of new recipes, as well as let you obviously automate certain recipes as well, which is pretty darn important as time goes on. So it wants you to do 16 steel. Oh, yeah, I guess we get. Well, I'll wait till they're done processing in there, because yeah, that'd be kind of handy though. Sorry, I'm thinking here. I'm not doing a good job of it. So if it's a 1-to-1 on these, I don't really care too much here. I mean, obviously, you'll save the durability on these, but if... Oh, no, never mind. That's right. You get the dust back. That's what it was. You get half the dust, so it's actually somewhat more efficient, but for now, I'm fine with this. I'll make more of the machines later on, or at least get more... I gotta get more materials, obviously, for them. They're pretty expensive. You can do this in the assembler, so later on, you can... I think they're a little cheaper. You can use different ingredients, and... Actually, oh, that gives you 8. Never mind. 2. Oh, that's 1-to-1. Oh, yeah. Look how cheaper that is. Wow. That's not just tiny cheaper. That's really cheaper. Look at that. You put 4 in there. You put 2 in there. You get 1, right? But you're getting 8 out of this. 4 foil. So basically, you're paying the cost of 2 and not even, because you have less materials there. And the same with the refined. Now, you can make refined glue. That one's a little more expensive, if I recall. So, how do we redo this again? It's been a while. It was a machine that we'd throw it in, and... Oh, that's it? Was the fluid extractor? Is that it? Oh, that's just glue. Never mind. No, you needed to do something. Oh, that's right. Centrifuge. It's actually just a slow block, actually. That's actually really cheap. Or really efficient. So, 5 EU, you do it really slow. And basically, you still get your raw rubber out of that. You get your plant ball, but at the same time, you also get refined glue. So you're really, really saving on making that machine. So I would say that's easily probably my next step, because the idea is to make your chips a little cheaper, right? They're already expensive. If we can make them cheaper in any of the resources and costs and stuff like that, then you're kind of winning. Now, keep in mind, you also need the assembler for that. So... that kind of sucks, but I mean, even if you're not ready to make the assembler, you're kind of saving on the one, portion of it, just because you can save up that glue for the future, right? So, I'm trying to figure out, centrifuge should be probably a big one on here, I'm guessing. I would assume it's somewhat big. Oh, here's the glue here. Oh, okay, glue. Here it is. LV extruder. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you can do the, wow, excuse me. You can do this. Oh, yes, you get the rubber sheets more efficiently out of that. That's right. Because if we look right now on our rubber sheets, yes, the extruder. Okay, so we're using this right now, right? But the extruder is a 1-to-1. Yeah, okay. That's a big deal. You can use the rubber ingots too, so that's a big deal. Sorry, I'm dying here. Let me pause here. There, hopefully I'm not dying as much. But that is that's definitely kind of worth it. So yeah, extruder is worth it. Obviously, the centrifuge is worth it. To be honest, the other stuff is more for the future because it'll be useful for later. But I would say technically the extruder is probably going to be more useful now than it will be later. Unfortunately, it's going to cost us more motors, more everything, and we're a little low on all that. It's like, can I take the motor out of here? So you need 1, 2, yeah. So I think that's the full recipe there. So you're not going to get a discount using that, obviously, but there you go. So rubber sheets, yeah, I think that would be the way to go, to be fair. Let's get some tin going in that. It's like, I'll magnetize that other stuff after, you know. Actually, I could do that now. This is done, so I can go and throw you guys in here. And let's go through. That's kind of cool sounding. I'll get the tin in there. So give me... Bzzz. I love that. I love the sound. Zzz. There you go. Now, keep in mind that I haven't popped these off lately, so these are fully calcified, but I think my steam is fine. I mean, if it gets halfway or whatever, I'll probably do it, but the thing is, I'll do a bunch of stuff now, and then I'm not going to be doing much automation after that, and it's enough for it to go now. Keep in mind, when it rains, they don't start up again, but look how fast they heat up. They're ridiculous. It's 6:47 a.m. now. They're almost halfway of starting up, so... By the time they're like 8 o'clock or almost 8 o'clock, they're like near like full max, so. There you go. That's that quest done now. And there we go. Grab some of these. You know, I want 32. No, I don't want 33. 32. There you go. And yeah. So, and there's probably something. Actually, you can do these later, but. Oh. That's not a good recipe. Oh, yeah, yeah. So there's like special ones here to do this as well. I do that way later. I wouldn't do that anytime soon. Okay. Let's do 16 of these. So there you go. And you could do the same with thing. Oh, we already did the copper wire. So obviously, you know. So there you go. We're already making things quite efficient there. So we're going to make the copper version of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. There you go. So you got that, then we're going to have to do the motors, which we were working. I thought I had extra of these, didn't I? Oh, they might be on me. No? Yeah, oh, they are on me. But I don't have everything it needs. Why not? Oh, I don't have probably the magnetized iron, actually. So happy I don't have to waste all that redstone on it. It's not like redstone's hard or anything, but it is a waste. When you're putting 4 redstone down for each one, it... you know, compare the cost of this machine, it's probably already paid itself off, you know. Bzzz. I love it. Oh, I was going to go for, we'll go for 8 then. It's like I wanted 6 maybe, or 5, or... No, 5 I could have done. There you go. And there we go. So, let's see here. Do we have any more of these on us, by the way? Oh, we do have one. That's awesome. Okay, we got that, and then we were working on this part. So this should make us motors. Oh, yeah. There you go. So we got the motors done. And these guys will probably level up quite fast. They're pretty good at it. Or Pike is, if I remember. I forget his friend was pretty good or not. I've seen him on here before, but Pike was... he got pretty far in the past, I think. Now, you could use the magnetized version of these, by the way, if you wanted to. It's kind of weird, because don't I have, like... Oh, yeah, I probably took the exact amount, that's why. So I'm pretty sure I had magnetized here, like, an hour ago. There you go. So, let's just do one at a time. I'll probably need more pistons, but I'm just thinking, I'd rather save, you know? What are we missing now? Oh, that's so expensive circuit-wise. So we got the piston. We have our fancy block. Oh, we need one of these ones here. That's what I'm missing. A bronze fluid one. We have exactly the one we need. There you go. Now, keep in mind, this is the extruder. So to make the rubber, let's see what the extruder rubber recipe was. 24 EU. Well, I guess you could put it wherever you want on here, but obviously this is not gonna This is not going to be a very efficient recipe at this point. Now, what we could do, and I didn't even think of this till now, is I can easily just throw it up here. No, I'm just making sure it's LV. There's Ultra LV, I think, or Ultra Low Voltage or something you can get, but I'm not going to put anything there yet. And then basically, we should be able to do this now. So we don't have the slicing version. So we're going to have to make that. I think there's actually a quest for all that as well over time. But there you go. Loot bag. Let's see what we got in our loot bag. There you go. Oh, we got Steve Kurtz stuff again and some cells. That's not a bad one, actually. The Steve Kurtz stuff, I've probably could build up a whole... I have to build it as assembler or something, but it's like gotten to the point where I could almost do this. So wondering why you need magnesium now, the GT machines, but for material upgrade for your crossbow, go to Twilight, Force and Find, blah, 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 locate at 1040, mix, blah, 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 mineral, blah, 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 blah. With your ore washer, you can get blah, 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 blah. I'm going to use 10 tiles of blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Twilight Forest. I don't like that place too much, but it might be a good place to visit in the future. I don't really need to do it for magic per se, but I could go there for the other stuff. So I think Twilight's actually already unlocked, to be fair. It might be under magic, or it might be under another one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you need to make the quick and dirty portal, which is a lot of basic circuits. So I say that's when we do, like, at the beginning when we go there. So unlock it, go there, explore, mine, whatever. Maybe we'll kill a boss, potentially. They're pretty deadly. Might not be worth it, but awesome that I can also upgrade my crossbow in the future. So definitely something I would like to work towards, obviously. Let's go back to the tier 1 here. Nothing special there. But, oh, do we have... Oh, it was the lever. Lever 2000, I think I have... Yeah, I'll put it in the wood one. I tend to put stuff in the wood chests. Yeah. I have some crap here on me. Oh, I did this off camera, the upgrades for these. I'll talk to about that near the end here. Okay, so, let's see here. I would say... you're gonna hate this, so that's that one. That I do hate that one, honestly. You got this stuff here. So that's gonna be good. So there is definitely, yeah, the crossbow for that. I can't wait for that. I think we might be getting into the point, like, the Macerator, I can do that off camera. We've already done Macerator, right? I mean, I can do that. That's not a big deal. It's more like it's the upgraded version. So eventually I'll do that. Or I'll at least probably do what I did today, like get most of the components ready and make that a little easier. So let's look at a circuit, actually. So we're trying to make your life easier, obviously. So this one, I think you're going to be pretty much using... Oh, no, it's a bit easier still. But it's using the fluid, the hot stuff, right? So molten tin. Okay, so look at 2, 2, 1, 2. So, yeah, 2, 1. So you save already on that quite a bit, actually. So that's nice. So right away, the best thing you can do is that's a circuit assembler. Sorry, assembler. Now you want the assembler. The circuit assembler might... it is just a circuit assembler. I didn't even know there was just a pure circuit assembler. I guess I did, or maybe when I used to play, it was just the assembler, but I feel like it existed, but I don't feel like I ever actually used it. I don't know why. So, wow. Why can't I find a basic assembler? Oh, there's no assembler. Yo, you need to learn how to type, son. Oh, yeah, the emitters, those are expensive. Brass rods, well, all expensive because of all the circuits, honestly. But, yeah, that'll be over time. Okay, what else? So we're low on all this, obviously, now. So you got the resistor. So, yeah, we learned the assembler. That's a bit cheaper. That's pretty cool in my book. And then we have, what else is maybe a bit cheaper? You got the vacuum tubes, right? So in the assembler, the vacuum tube costs 1 steel, 1 copper, 1 glass, and 18 thing. Right now it costs... Oh, no, that was... Sorry. Which one? Oh, vacuum tube, yeah. So right now it costs all this for 1. You can get 1 less steel, 1 copper wire, basically, and only 18. I'm guessing this is worth basically 18. Yeah. So basically you're cutting it in half just for having the assembler once again. So the assembler is definitely where we need to go. Okay. So we need to make a robotic arm here. This is where we're going to be crying here in a second because we're going to be running out of all the materials. And we won't actually be able to make it, but we'll be able to make this, but won't be able to make, yeah, there you go. Complex machines. There you go. I've never actually used the robot. Yeah, you can use it, but oh, it gives you 2 more. Oh my goodness, I'm liking these guys. They're not so mean. Oh, another fan. Yeah, it was in there, right? That might be enough for the assembler, actually. Oh, you guys are jerks. You wanted a second one made? Okay, well, no, that's it. We're done. Game over. Yeah, you need a whole second one made, so we're going to have to make another one of you. And then we're going to have to make another one of you. And now, we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to make the conveyors, which those were, yeah, I only have one single one because we used it for, yeah, quest. So basically I need to make more motors, going to make more everything at this point. So, yeah, let's go find what we have over here. I had to do a pause in my brain. I'm like, interesting. We're not doing so well now. Okay, let's get rid of all the excess ones you have in here for now. Get rid of you. Get rid of you for now. I mean, I'm going to use some of these anyways. Get rid of the coins. There you go. It's like hoping if I hit T on that, a magical one shows up. Now, I could cheat and use our other thing, but whatever. And then it could be cheaper to make the assemblers, but you still need the melter and everything else for that too. So to be fair, this is more like getting us an introduction to Twilight eventually. Let's see here. So LV. So we need 2 more circuits. We're going to need to make another one of you, which you're up here. And a lot of rubber for that. Ouch, that's an expensive one. And then I need more rubber itself. We do have the extruder, so you know what? Maybe we should do that next. Just to get that extruder pattern here. There you go. So you need to cast this. We might be able to make it. Oh, that's how you make it? You make it with the one already? Okay. Oh, that's not easy. Okay, so we're going to have to do another one of these, I guess. I'm just thinking we need to get more of those rubber plates, and I don't want to spend an arm and a leg at this point. So let's go ahead and place that there. There we go. Thank you, my friend. And we have a crafting table? Yeah, we do. Because we were trying to get smart at one point. I know it's not always the case, but sometimes, just sometimes I use my brain, you know? And then, oh, actually, I think I dumped more steel in there. No, we should be, oh, no, we don't have enough steel. I don't have enough steel. I'll just dump the whole 32, to be fair. Oh, oh my goodness. It's still going up, so we might have enough room? I don't know. Fudgesicle. Some beast of a creature got in there, and they screwed up that smelter like crazy. Holy crap. I have enough blood to sink the world. How do we want to do this? I guess I can do... Let's do the ender pearls, because they're already in there. So let's get a hopper going here. Did I see one in there yet? Let's get that going at least, and that way it'll make some room. And we'll just select ender pearls on here as well, so we don't screw that up accidentally. Yeah, so I've gotten even more of that. You know, like I told you, Electro and Bagline had a thing going, and they gave me some, but just over time, I've gotten more than enough just from naturally Enderman running in there. And like I said, all you need to do is spawn an Enderman in there, and if they get the right boss stats on it, they can last there for a long time, but it's kind of done it on its own, so. You're doing it? Yeah, okay. No, this will fill up and stop, right? Yeah, it already did. It can't do it fast enough, I don't think. Yeah, you can see it slowly climbing higher. So 4,300 now. 43, 46, 40. Oh, yeah, it saw 44 there for a second. 45 now. So it's not quite fast enough to keep up, but that's not a big deal either, right? It's just more like it lasts pretty good. If you got a couple of these going, you can leave this and be pretty good. So there's something in there, as far as I know. Excuse me. Yeah, something is in there. Okay, so at least I can do my steel. So that's all I cared about, really, was being able to do this still. It's like, I don't know who you are in there, but you're not, you're not supposed to be in there. Can't believe that. Look at all that blood. And there's no real usage of blood like that, I don't think, either. Like, you can use some of it, but there's no way in hell I'm going to ever need that much blood for anything, so. And I'm 100% sure you can't just use that as, like, magic blood, and even then you'd have a different setup and needs, and it'd be a whole different time then. So there you go. Let's go and get our rubber. So I'm hoping we still have rubber ingots. Yes, we do. I had to double check to see if I had it there. Sometimes I have a habit of throwing the ingots on the floor or whatever, like throwing the item on the floor. I don't know if I'm doing the clicking too fast and I derp up, or what I'm doing exactly there, but there you have it. So, yeah, let's see here. So, so we have that. We have them. Oh, we need 2 motors for that. Okay, so we're back to not having enough for that, obviously. More iron. Yeah, so you're gonna need a lot more iron in there. I'm actually pretty sure. Actually, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is actually really fast. Oh. Yeah, I would say that's very fast. It's like when you don't even know it was, Okay. Make more of those. Well, that's right. We don't have a thing yet for this, so we'll just do it with our hand here. There you go. Okay, so what are we missing? We're probably missing something in our inventory, but probably that part. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna take you, take half of you. There you go. And then wrong one. There you go. More motors. There you go. Let's just do 8 of them. We're going through them so often. It's like you might as well make enough to last 10 minutes. Okay. And no, we have enough of those 2. We'll just throw that in there for now. Okay, so then we probably have enough for this now. Yep, we have enough of those now. Awesome. And then, yeah, so we can work on, well, obviously you have to work on circuits again. So obviously I'm not going to have enough of those. I'm not going to have enough, well, pretty much everything at this point. Yeah, and there's nothing left of those. So to make those, you can make them in the assembler cheaper. But keep in mind, the assembler is all about putting a liquid in it. So there's nothing that doesn't require a liquid to it. So you can't really just, I'm going to do that and be lucky, So we need lots of copper wiring for this. This is perfect because we've got all this. So we'll use all of that, but that's only half a thing of copper too, if you think about it. For 8 circuits, so well, it's a lot more in total, but you get what I'm saying. Did I really use all these up? Man, I did not realize I used all those up. Or oh no, I did. I have 16 of those. Okay, I thought I used all 32. I think we did originally. So I thought, oh damn, Okay, and then, oh, you got the foiling. Oh, yeah, these ones, you can put those back in, I believe. What was let's see that. Because these ones I definitely want, but you can put them back in and get 4 output. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome recipe. So let's put 32 of them in there. I'm going to need more, but whatever. No, I wish I had another hopper at this point. It's like I'm using it so often. My hammer is a little useless now. Let's grab it. And yeah, I'm gonna put you in here. Oops. There you go. And I need to get more copper. I'm gonna have to mine more copper because I don't even think I have that much copper overall. So that's something I'm gonna have to get, obviously, but I guess between now and the next episode, or it doesn't even have to be between now and the next episode, but like, eventually before I do more of this, I'm going to have to do that, but Unfortunately, this is a very slow process. I didn't actually realize that, but we're learning that this is a pretty slow one here. So, okay, and then you're going to need a bunch of those guys. So, yeah, if we do 8 of those, a 16, yeah. Might as well wait till I can do that. We'll do one more here, or like 2 more, sorry. This one and 1 more. I didn't realize this was a slow process, unfortunately, so there you go. And then we'll take this one out here. And this is active, so you take that out. It should... Oh, no, I'm wrong. Never mind, I think I am wrong. Or I might not be wrong. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. I am wrong. Okay. I wasn't sure if it consumed it or if it actually sat there and reset it for that. Okay, so we can make more of you guys. Oh, and then we need more of these bolts. The bolts were pretty expensive too. Those are anything that was expensive. This is where, you know, look at this cutting machine can do pretty good there. Of course, the extruder at MV is going to make that even more godly, but for now, you're pretty much, you know, throwing it out the window for now, so might as well just do it the way it is. Let's do 8 of them right now. It's not a really expensive recipe, to be fair, so... I just haven't done it recently. That's probably really the real issue there. Yeah, we got... That one's going to break soon. I'm just being lazy here. Okay, and then we need a saw. We have no saw on us? I don't think so. Cut you in half. There we go. Got the bolts now. And then here we go. So you know, we're doing this faster than last time at least, but... What don't we have? What don't we have? Ta-da. Oh, we don't have the copper wire. Of course we don't. So we'll put the other ones in so they can start, oops, making those. That's really annoying. There you go. I just want more of my copper wire. I might actually have a bit more, too, in the chest here now I think about it. Oh, I do. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go back here, and yeah, so let's do 8 of these, I guess. And yeah, I could do more, but I don't actually have more. Why is that? Which one would run out first? Oh, the steel. Yeah, we were going to do more, actually, so maybe we should do more. I'm purposely being lazy on that part, or cheap, but it's like... You're going to need more anyways, might as well make more so you're not suffering, right? Because this is the whole point with this one, is make them in bulk or you'll be crying in a sense. So just make them in bulk or you'll be doing exactly what I just said. Okay, so those are done. Awesome. So the next one are these darn things. We have 8 of them, so that's actually nice. We do need more, but I might leave this one off camera just for the fact that I need more resin. And I had some resin around here. Where the hell did I put that? I have 15. Well, maybe I could do that. I was just going to be cheap and not do that right now, since we can make enough. But I'm thinking now that we're here, maybe I'll make you suffer a bit. That way we can maybe craft something extra, right? So, yeah, we needed that. We needed the foil. What don't we have? The foil. Oh, we used all the foil up. That's the downside. There you go. There you go. Let's go and collect some resin here. So I still have my my little thingy out here. We'll use the circuit for that. That's funny, but I just need something to right-click on the ground, right? So, but yeah, this thing is working really well. This produces probably more than the tree does in one pass, like the trees. And they grow really fast. It's not automated, obviously. I don't even know when that happens, but... and I don't really feel like I need to automate it. But if I expand this as a full farm, you know, it's more than enough. And I can just do this during... If I have lunch and I'm watching something on my computer and I just tab back and forth, this stuff grows so fast that you can do it again. And I'm doing it wrong, too, because you can click this again. and you can over-harvest it, which is not a big deal, but then it has to grow more stages. But you could leave them at near the max stage or whatever stage it went down to. And it's also random, I think, when you click on them. But the point is, some of these will start turning into resin, even in a few seconds. Some of these might even turn into a resin. And that's kind of the beauty about the crops here, that they do grow quite fast, way better. Like, look at that. That one's already popping up, but yeah. They're pretty quick, so there's 4 of them anyways that could turn into a resin any second, kind of thing. So that's kind of the point. They're very. Oh, there you go. They're really awesome in that sense. And there's one here. Remember, it's random based, whatever, but that's pretty awesome. So good way to farm your resin, anyways. Put my rape away. It's literally called rape. It's an oil. Yeah, you make a seed oil or something with it later. So okay, we got that, and then we're gonna go grab our foil, and then wait, did we use up all our copper? Yeah, we did. It's like, damn, we're running out of everything. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Well, we got lots of those in there, plus those will start soon. So okay, so we were doing, oh, that's right, we wanted to do another 8 of these. There you go. And then are we, oh no, the most expensive one here, the reds, yeah, the red ones are pretty damn expensive. Let's do, screw it, let's just do all of them. I'll just make more of those later. Wait, did we already do, yeah, we did the cutting and the, okay, all that's done. Sorry. Wonder if they take longer or not, probably not. 5 seconds. Ooh, they do take... Oh, no, that's from that. Oh, so if you throw them in as a rod, you get them faster? And a rod's cheaper later on? Yeah, because 1-to-1... Oh, my goodness. I never even thought of that. So you can even get cheaper. Oh, no, that's a 1-to... Oh, never mind, because it's using 1-to-1 rather than... Oh, never mind. Nice try. I thought we were going to win there, like, yeah, it's so cheap. My poor rubber here. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. And then how many am I going to need for the... I might even make that now, so that way it's done for the next episode. I won't actually, place it or whatever, but I was just thinking, maybe I'll just... Yeah. Oh, we have it on our thing. 4 circuits. So, yeah. So, it's worth going there, but obviously, it's going to be a little expensive in that sense, too. So, I might as well let it do the last one here. We're just taking our time. One of those episodes. There you go, my friends. Okay. Now I know some things to work on next time. I might just make a bunch. Even though I'm using more resources and I don't have everything yet set up, it's just like, yeah, I don't mind. Okay, so we're gonna do you guys now. Let's do all 30 of you, and then we're gonna do the circuit. Man, I keep clicking the wrong stuff here. Oh, we're still. Oh yes, the steel. So there's a better version of the steel thing, but I'm being a total lazy butt because you definitely can save on these even now, I think. But oh, it was like this actually. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm being the lazy one here. Oops, we can click that there. Yes, 8 circuits. There you go. And then we can go ahead and it's like we've killed probably some of the materials by now with all... Oh, that's right. We need to make a whole new machine block here because we've killed a few of those already. So let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then we'll do you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there we go. And there we have it, the basic assembler. There you go. You can get glue out of that. If you wanted glue blocks for whatever inefficient way you would like, apparently that's an option. So there you go, and there's our assembler. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to this here. So we got that. You can give us a loot bag. Let's see what we got. Alas, so. I can make this actually in that assembler. All it is gold foil and an ender pearl. We just saved us making one. And also got a quest reward for having that, I guess, as a retrieval. Oh, yeah, because it would be, because they can't do the crafting when it comes to that. But this lets me just pick up a mob and move it somewhere else. So if you find like a perfect enderman and wanted to dump him in there, or want to get the guy out of there right now, whoever is in there, you can do that. Or maybe you want to pull them or put them back and forth kind of thing, like, use them when you want. You have that ability. So that's actually a really nice little item to have, to be fair. So starting back up. Okay, good for you. So after that, oh, here it is. It's a loop egg just like that too. Let's open that up then for fun. There you go. Oh, more Steve cart stuff. Is like a storage module. Just expand it. We'll just throw you in there. That's funny. So after that, we were talking about, oh yeah, the fluid, the glue, all that stuff. So the centrifuge, really. That is bloody expensive. I mean, you could pretty much afford it now. It's expensive, but we can afford it. So it's like, why not, right? We'll put the centrifuge back here. And yeah, so we can start throwing our resin in here. Actually, why not right now even? Use as an example. So we'll throw this in here and it can start doing this. Now, I think they made it so you can click the interface. I don't know if that's real or not, or maybe I broke it, or maybe this won't work or whatever. But I thought that was one of the new features now, is you can actually click the interface directly itself and grab it. Now, I guess you would need a whole bucket worth, right? So that's only 100. So we'll leave that for a minute and see if that's really a thing like that. And maybe you can only do it together. I don't know. So let's go ahead and collect that one. There you go. Let's see what we got here. Flat lamp. Is it actually a light source, though? This is dark here. Yeah. I just got 2 stacks of these cool-looking lamps. I could literally put these in a roof and stuff, and... yeah. That just even shows me, like, a new block type just to do that with anyway, so now we're doing well there. I like that. Okay, so let's go through our rewards now. Might as well do that. We're at the end of the episode, and sometimes I do it at this beginning. So I did a sleeping bag here. I'm not going to go through the recipes. It's kind of boring, but sleeping bag. I did this here. This is a wind meter. It shows you the wind levels where you are. Mostly the higher you up you go, the better the wind is. That being said, I think it is dynamic a wee bit. So then there was the wind turbine. Now this is a big multi-block structure that used, like, I think pretty much all vanilla blocks, but it's not just a simple, attach it to something. It's a bit more special. And so for that reason, I'm not gonna bother with it, to be fair. Maybe eventually, but I just, at this time, it's like, meh. I'm guessing I already had those. But yeah, I did the other forestry bags, so I wouldn't even bothered using forestry bags, but these are the other types to collect other materials, so that's pretty cool. Grab those rewards. And then, yeah, I still have some blanks I should work on, even the diamond chest, to be honest, but, the iron door here, I actually never made an iron door. I got this from a chest, and I just thought, sure, why not? So that was cool. And, oh, I did the barrel upgrades. I was going to tell you about those. So you take the barrel, so a better barrel, wood planks, and sticks, and you can take, and you can create yourself like a structural MK1. And this is just to give you an extra slot on the barrel. And then what you can use is the storage upgrade on it. And and this will increase it by 64 stacks, and you can kind of like get more upgraded versions of those and kind of work your way up. So that's pretty cool. So let's go with that. And then there was also the MK2 of that. So it's more expensive. It's using copper, and then the next one might be iron or steel or something. It just kind of goes up, right? Now that might be worth it actually grabbing that, but I'll just grab the bag because we're horrible at gambling. Okay, I think that's it for that. The fishing and farming, cooking, all that. I have the kitchenware here, so I created a few extra things out of here for the kitchenware, so that's done. And then over here I did a pan, so the traps we have for the mobs, there's a fishing one as well. There's a fishing rod, all that. I actually had a quest to make a fishing rod too, so I did that. Actually, I had 2 crappy ones. I repaired them, and they counted as the crafting, so it's like cool. So you get all that junk, unfortunately. Or no, it's select. Item reward? I'm so confused. Oh, no, maybe I already accepted it. Oh, no, never mind, we're good. And then, yeah, the fishing rod here. Oh, I guess this was before, so you can do that. So I'll just do the food here. And then there's a Greg Tech version, which I think I put in the water. I'll go and look and see if it's out there. But, yeah, so item reward. Oh, you get all that? Oh, my goodness. That's actually really good. Look at fluid pipe, steel bar, steel chest. That, oddly enough, is... Oh, they're desynced. That's why. That obviously enough is a really good one. The fish bait, meh. There you go. And let's get rid of... Well, some of these could probably go even in here. Just to get rid of them correctly spots if they have ones, because some of them haven't gotten in ages or get very little of them. There you go. And then might as well just for the heck of it throw everything in here. That's not... no, you're coming down here. No, you're going back down there. Just throwing all that there. Okay. And that finishes that off. Yeah, and there's a cooking for blockheads here. I didn't even know they had cooking for blockheads recipe. And it's all retrieval, so... And I already completed some of them, so I guess I don't have to pick them all up again, but that's cool. I'll do that over time. And then we have focus one here. So, Relic of the Morjan, can't say it. You know, Thor's hammer. Basically, if you pick this up, it opens up this magic part where you can repair it later on. Very expensive. Out of my league. And then, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I don't see any more side ones, so I think that's it. And then, let's go check, see... Oh, yeah, we were going to see if we can pick up that one material. And then I'm going to pick up all this... There you go. Oops. I just don't want to go over the 60-minute mark. It's just silly. I just don't want to do that. Let's see if I can actually pick you up. Yes, there you go. So I can pick that up, and I might even be able to put it back in there. No. But I can pick this up, and then I could throw it in the assembler, for example, and work on the stuff. So that's how it works with the cells. That's a new feature and an amazing feature. So I just wanted to show you that in action, just because it's a thing. Let's do the slow food. Meh. Basic Stone Age is going to be crap usually, but let's see. Actually, there's a sponge, which now you can make with an assembler, I believe. But actually, I don't know how you get a sponge. Maybe not. There's a sponge on a stick I think you can do with assembler. So that's actually pretty cool stuff there. Mostly for the sponge, really. Steam Age. Let's do the fast food, I guess. Meh. Get rid of you. And then Steam Age. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, obviously crap, basically. Nothing cool, but hey, that was fun. The MK2 stuff kind of gave me some really cool loot today, so. And then I wanted to show you quickly before we end this episode here, the fish trap one. I'll show you the Pam one and the other one. I guess that thing's still stuck in there. I might have to like relog or leave the area. So this is the Pam one. I put the bait in here. This is what I got. Okay, cool, whatever. The Greg Tech one, we're going to need a torch, I think. Should be underwater here. Ah, here it is. So, oh wow, there it is. It's full, but it will continue to... I don't know if it says it gets one of the fishes that are not on this list, if it basically resets and tries again or what. But basically, this will continue running, and eventually these will all hit 64 of those types. I'm guessing because it has no room at this point. If one of the other type of fishes happen, I'm going to guess that's like, sorry, too bad, so sad. That turn is missed, and then, you know, till you get one that's in that list, obviously. But I'm not 100% sure how that's coded. I would assume that's how it's coded, to encourage you to put a hopper or automate it, things like that. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, so next time we'll probably go to Twilight Forest. I can't guarantee it. Even if we go there, we might see one boss potentially. It's a really deadly place. I'm not in a rush to do it. In fact, I'd almost be beneficial to do even a tiny wee bit of magic just to get potions or whatever. I could bring potions with me. We'll see. But it is an option for me to do in the future. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.